Can you hear me? Yeah, this was a point of general celebration, and we were set up within one of the barricades where NYPD was also interacting with the crowds. And I reported to you in the 10 o'clock hour, we had some great interaction with some fans because for the most part, everybody there was really just happy and feeling good and expecting, to kind of share this moment together. I think there's a real hunger to be in a crowd and have this joy. That had something turned quickly, which can happen in a crowd. There might have been some kind of whisper or something, or there just was kind of a surge, and this would have been around 9th Avenue and 33rd Street, right? Probably 3 or 4 minutes right after the game was called, one for the Knicks, and some kind of push, and the crowd, the movement of the crowd just took on kind of a life of its own and surged toward the barricades, just a kind of a sea of people weaving back and forth, probably half a dozen officers that had been at that point just holding the line of those metal fences that we all know. The crowd then kind of trying to shift around another way. People eventually calmed down, but there was a lot of running, and it's, that confusion in a crowd, it's unsettling, it's scary, you don't know what's happening, what could happen next. People started to move out, but then other crowds were also kind of headed certain ways. There's a main meeting point around 34th and 9th. I've now kind of moved a little north of that just to walk around some of this. I wanted to get some space from that particular area. There's crowds walking up and down still, chanting. It really has cooled down depending on where you are, and that can be the thing. Block by block, it can kind of take a different tone, especially if it goes from celebration to some kind of misunderstanding or just some kind of something within the crowd moves something, and it kind of radiates and ripples out. So the pressure is certainly here, but there, on the other hand, are just a lot of happy, smiling people, high-fiving, congratulating. I see that there's streams of people just kind of looks like around up over towards Times Square. The lights are on. Some businesses still open. There's people talking to each other on the sidewalk. And that's what we want to be able to report and talk about, and to have this kind of together time. Unfortunately, then, these kind of moments, these flashpoints, just become something that takes your breath away for kind of a second. But you catch it and you say, let's go Knicks. Let's all just celebrate this in a cool, calm, responsible way, and go home and get some rest so we can go to the Puerto Rican Day parade tomorrow.